I built a 1:400 scale replica of the West Palm Beach International Airport. Here we go. Here we go! And to start us off for today's airport update of West Palm Beach International Airport, aside from the dramatic intro, we're going to first focus upon Concourse B. Concourse B serves Sun Country, United Airlines, American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and a couple other airlines such as Bahamas Air and Concourse A. But to start us off, we have the Sun Country Boeing 737-800, first cleaning out the flight and the plane for the flight out to Minneapolis-St. Paul. And then we have this United Airlines Boeing 737-700 receiving its catering as well as its luggage for the flight out to Newark Liberty International Airport. It will finalize its boarding in 25 minutes and depart the gate very shortly again for the flight out to Newark Liberty. And over here at the next gate, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737-900 deboarding all of its passengers, cargo, and luggage. It arrived at the gate 5 minutes ago from the flight from Houston IAH, and again is departing all of its passengers and bags. And a gorgeous shot over here at gates B5. We have this United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the ensuring a better feature environment livery. This aircraft is just taxiing into the gate. It arrived at the airport from the flight from Chicago ORD and is arriving at the gate with the tug right now. Taxiing over to the runway, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737-700 with split skimmers and of course the new Evo Blue livery, taxiing out for the turn out to Denver, Colorado, known as the Mile High City. Also taxiing out to the runway, we have this Air Canada Horizons in face, Pitch Horizons Airbus A319 in that special livery. Really have to get more Air Canada fleet. It's kind of getting sick of using just the old planes all the time. This aircraft is on the taxiway and will go to the runway for the flight out to Toronto today. Certainly a gorgeous shot over here. We have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A220-300 in a hop's tail, arriving at the airport and taxiing towards Concourse C from New York JFK. I've noticed that JetBlue is really replacing the E195 fleet very, very quickly. I think they'll be retired in 2025. This route was once on E195, now on the A220. And a new airline for PBI, a fairly new airline with this Porter Airways Embraer E195-E2 made by GeminiJets. This service is made possible by this aircraft. This aircraft is taxiing towards the runway for the flight out to Toronto. And again, GeminiJets did make this possible with this stunning model. Just a great model. This aircraft is on the taxiway for the flight out to Toronto. And over here we have this Frontier Airlines Airbus A321, the Courtney the Cougar tail, taxiing over the runway for the flight out to Cleveland, Ohio. And what an aircraft spotting over here. Over here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the stunning Canyon Blue Heritage Special Livery, arriving at the airport from the flight from Denver, Colorado. It's taxiing over to Terminal B or Concourse B to deboard its passengers. Back over to Concourse B, heavily being catered with bags and catering. We have this American Airlines Airbus A321 with fence-tip winglets. This aircraft is heavily being catered for the flight out to Dallas-Fort Worth. It will depart the gate in 35 minutes. And over here at Gate B7, we have this American Airlines Airbus A320. Also a new model. Expect to see another massive unboxing coming soon. All the models I recently purchased at the Dallas Aviation Collectible Show back in April. This aircraft arrived at the gate and is deboarding all of its passengers and bags from Charlotte, North Carolina. Speaking of bags, how about some charged bags? Up, I mean this Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 and the, I think I forgot the livery.
I'm waiting, old man.
And the Coco Pixar livery, that's more like it. This aircraft arrived at the gate with those charged bags. I know Southwest Airlines loves to charge their bags now from the flight from Baltimore Thurgood International Airport about 15 minutes ago. Almost wrapping up Concourse B, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 by GeminiJets. They finally released this model. It's a fairly good model. This aircraft is getting its bags on board for the flight out to Hartsfield, Jacksonville, Atlanta International Airports. Last for Concourse B, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 wood split skimminers getting its catering on board for the flight out to New Orleans, Louisiana. And next up, we have Concourse C. Concourse C at PBI serves some well-known airlines such as Frontier Airlines, Spirit Airlines, JetBlue, Delta, and I believe Breeze, maybe a couple others such as Porter. Anyway, at Concourse C, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A321 being tugged into the gate from the flight from Atlanta. Preparing to board for the world's biggest airport, known as Trenton Mercer Regional Airport, this Frontier Airlines Airbus A320 in the Champ the Bronco tail, with those oversized engines made by GeminiJets, is preparing to board for the busiest and biggest airport out there, Trenton Mercer.
Stop it. Get some help.
And over here we have a gorgeous angle with this JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 preparing to board for the flight out to Boston Logan International Airports. Departing the concourse, we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the SkyTeam livery, departing the gate and concourse right now, taxiing to the runway for the flight out to New York LaGuardia. And over here, we just have a gorgeous angle of this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 with sharklets in a new livery, the new Spotlight tail. This aircraft arrived at the gate 15 minutes ago from Newark Liberty International Airport, a flight I was on back in October of last year. Another gorgeous JetBlue Airways aircraft. We have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 and the Peacock livery made by Phoenix Models, a classic model. This aircraft is getting its bags on board and is going to get its free snacks on very, very shortly. Begin the boarding process as well for the flight out to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Taxiing towards the runway, we have this Allegiant Airways Airbus A320 taxiing over to the runway for the flight out to Asheville, North Carolina. And over here we have a gorgeous shot of another new model, a JetBlue Airways Airbus A321neo. This aircraft arrived at the gates 20 minutes ago from Boston Logan and is departing all of the passengers and deboarding all of the bags. And over here, preparing to leave the gate and waiting for the tug with this JetBlue Airways Airbus A220-300 in the Hop's tail, waiting to leave for the tug for the flight out to New York JFK. Arriving in from Denver, Colorado, we have this Frontier Airlines Airbus A321neo in the America's Greenest Airline livery. A model and aircraft that I love. I saw this plane in real life in Dallas-Fort Worth. This aircraft is arriving at the airport from the flight from Denver, Colorado. And wow, over here stealing the show, if you will, is this JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the Blue Rica livery, a model that I really like a lot and I haven't shown it very often. This aircraft is getting its catering on board for the flight out to White Plains, and the passengers surely are surprised to be on this gorgeous aircraft. Breezing away, we have this Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300. Now, Breeze is a fairly new carrier at PBI, and it's a great sight to see for PBI to have another carrier. This aircraft is getting its catering as well on board for the flight out to Charleston, South Carolina. And to the banana buses over here, we have this Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 with sharklets arriving at the gate from the flight from Atlantic City International Airport. This flight used to be on the A319, now bumped up to the A320 with the A319's unfortunate retirement. This aircraft arrived at the gate from Atlantic City. With a gorgeous shot of the next aircraft, you have this Spirit Airlines Airbus A321 hooking up to the gate from the flight from Newark Liberty International Airport. It's arriving at the gate right now on time, and this aircraft arrived in from Newark Liberty. Being tugged out of the gate, we have the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo with sharklets being tugged out of the gate for the turn out to Orlando MCO as a little bit of a high-density flight. Again, this aircraft is being tugged out with a tug for the flight out to Orlando MCO. And that wraps up today's airport update of West Palm Beach International Airport. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this new airport update. I am highly considering doing PBI airport updates as one of my main airport updates on my channel once monthly, so please comment below if you'd like to see it, and subscribe as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. This is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off, encouraging you to subscribe and comment. Have a good one.